Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepa Barar and I'm here to inspire you all to live a deeply beautiful life. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my 3-year alopecia update, which I cannot even believe that it's been 3 years. For those of you that have been following my channel, you'll remember that back in 2016 I lost 70% of my hair due to alopecia areata, and slowly yet surely I've managed to grow it back in. So I'm going to share with you all how my hair is doing now, how that one stubborn bald patch is doing, and what I've been doing to prevent my hair from falling out again. Before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can find out exactly when I post my next video. So it was 3 years ago, roughly around August of 2016, when my hair started falling out. It fell out over a span of 5 months and I lost 70% of my hair. I'd say about 2 months into those 5 months, I started implementing all sorts of things to grow it back, which if you guys haven't seen that video yet, I'm going to share it with you. It's my how I regrew my hair video, and I'll put it in the description box below as well. So since the last video, which was my 2-year alopecia update, which you guys probably have seen, my life has completely changed. I was in a 3.5-year long distance relationship, which turned out to be a marriage. Long distance relationships, if any of you are in that phase, my heart goes out to you. It is not an easy thing to go through, even if it's a marriage. That caused a lot of stress. And then I used to live in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, which is very close to Toronto, and I moved to San Diego, California. So moving to another country completely and basically starting all over again, being away from family and friends has been a lot to deal with. And I'd say it's taken me about a year to sort of get my groove, but I feel like life is kind of finally stabilized now. As most of you know, stress is the #1 contributor to alopecia. So going through all of these changes in the past year, I had to work extra hard to not let the stress affect my body. And stress can affect you in so many different ways, not just alopecia. Stress can affect your health in so many different ways. So I had to work really hard to manage my stress levels. But now that life is stabilized and things are a lot calmer and a lot better now, this brings us to the next part, which is, how is that bald patch doing? Well, in the last video that I posted, I shared with you that I was trying some alternative treatments for hair loss, and I'm so happy to share that my bald patch has finally started filling in. You can see there's like all these little hairs right here. I'm just so incredibly happy right now. So my last video that I shared, I mentioned that I was trying a few different alternative treatments. As you know, I didn't use any of the chemical sort of methods of like corticosteroid shots or Rogaine or anything like that. I wanted to heal my body from within because it is an autoimmune disorder. You have to really pay attention to your whole entire body. So I wanted to heal my body, and alternative treatments, I wanted to try something that was a lot more natural. So I'd love to know if you guys have tried anything that you really swear by. Please leave it in the comments below. But what I did was I used essential oils, which I will also link that video for you guys. What I did was I actually ended up using an essential oil combo that I came up with. If you guys want that formula, just check the description box below and I'll share it with you guys. And another thing that I tried that just has worked so amazingly well is the iRestore Laser Light Therapy Machine. So in my next video, I am going to go through a whole entire review on this machine, how to use it, what my exact results were, how long it took. So make sure you guys watch out for that video. And now on to what I'm doing to prevent future hair loss. So everything is going well, hair is back, bald patch is filled in, but you have to remember that alopecia can come back at any time, or it could never come back at all. You just never know. Well, the #1 thing that I did was I changed my mindset when it came to alopecia. I decided to start playing offense instead of defense. If you're a sports fan, you probably like that reference. And what I mean by that is to prevent hair from falling out in the first place rather than trying to grow it back in once it's fallen out. So the first and most important thing that I've been doing is meditation. Daily meditation whenever I can fit it in, anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. I use the Headspace app, which I love. It's so good. If you're not into meditation, you don't know how to do it, Headspace is a great way to start. They have a bunch of different courses on there. I did the first 3 beginners courses just to get myself in the habit and the routine, and also to kind of figure out, they share a lot of tips and tricks on how to meditate, so that helped a lot. The second thing is I'm focusing on a healthier diet. So you guys know that I did a blood test way back when I was going through the alopecia the first time, and your body can react to different foods at different times. You're not always going to be allergic to the same foods now and then 2 years from now. So recently I did one of those Everlywell tests, which I'll link down in the description box as well for you guys. And it told me exactly, it gave me a breakdown of high reaction foods, moderate reaction foods, and gluten, not surprisingly, was at the top of the list, gluten and wheat. So I've cut gluten as much as possible. I would say I probably have gluten now maybe 5% of the time, and it's not even really worth it at that point. Only if I'm really craving something. And I've really cut way back on dairy as well. I am taking supplements still. I'm not taking all of the crazy supplements that I was taking before. I feel like back then it was really important to get as much nutrients as possible that would help my hair grow. But now that I'm in maintenance mode, I am taking vitamin D, B12, iron, which are the 3 main hair growth vitamins. And I'm also taking ashwagandha every now and then, which helps to regulate the stress hormones in your body. And I've also just kind of like realized and accepted that this is going to be a lifelong journey. Like taking care of my health is going to be a lifelong journey, which is not a bad thing because I like the extra energy that I have and the clarity in my mind, and that I'm able to focus a lot better than I used to. If you are going through alopecia right now, what I want to say to you is do not give up hope. Go through all of the videos in the playlist and you will see kind of tips and tricks that you guys can use to try to grow your own hair back. And just remember that managing your stress is number one. So getting control of that is going to help you so much. And then this is also a lifelong journey. So don't think like, it's just going to be a few months of like, AIP and then you're going to go back and eat the way that you used to, or that you're going to do meditation for a little while or exercise for a little while and then you're going to go back to the lifestyle that you used to. Because I kind of got caught up in that as well. I definitely did go through that, because anytime you restrict, it's very hard to follow up that time period with not binging. That any dietitian will tell you that if you're ever on a diet, that's why they always say diets are so bad, that if you are on a diet, inevitably you will go through a binge phase. So if you are in that phase right now, just be patient with yourself and just know that you are going to get out of that bad binge phase as well, and that it's maintenance. You have to go into maintenance mode. That means that you don't have to go as crazy restrictive as you were before, but just treating your body with respect and trying to feed yourself as many good things and nutritious things as possible. Doesn't mean that you can't have bad things every now and then. And exercise for your mindset, not so much for weight loss. Try not to, when you go to the gym, think about weight loss at all. Just exercise, even if it means you're going on a half-hour walk at lunch. Do it for your mind. Do it because it relieves the stress and it makes you feel a lot better. And also pay attention to your supplements. Those are very important. You want to make sure that you are getting as many nutrients in your body as possible. So continuously get checked out by your doctor. Do blood panels. Check for the main ones, B12, D, iron, and it won't seem so intimidating to be able to maintain your hair growth. So that brings us to the end of our video. I hope that helped you guys. I know I kind of rambled on a little bit there at the end, but I just really want to help you guys as much as I possibly can. If you want to, you can reach out to me on Instagram, DM me, and I am here to talk to you guys. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and say hi in the comments. Maybe share your story. We are all here for each other. This is a community. We need to support each other and uplift each other and help each other get through this. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys with another video in a couple weeks.